Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Time for a recent finds video. This is the little series, if you will, that I just kind of dive into my recently acquired stack right here and just pull out 5 things that I've recently brought into my collection. So let's just kind of dive right in. The first 2 things I've actually selected, so I want to kind of just show these in this particular video. So the first one here is going to be this Def Leppard box set, which is the vinyl box set volume 3. Really cool set that I just picked up. Kind of give you an idea about the albums in there really quick. And you can always pause it if you want to take a longer look there. But yeah, really cool set. And the only reason I picked this up is my buddy Tim, someone who comes into the shop that I've recently gotten to know over the past few months, and he and I have like hung out, and we've hung out, spun stuff, the whole nine, and just becoming a really cool friend. He texted me the other day and he was like, hey, did you see this? And Amazon had these for $43 for brand new sealed sets. And I was like, yeah, the albums in here weren't great enough that I was gonna pay full price for this set when it came out, so I didn't pay any attention to it. But 43 bucks, I'll gladly grab one for that. So I do have the first set, which is totally worth, getting. And that's the one that has, High and Dry, Pyromania, Hysteria, all that good stuff. And then the second set, it's kind of like this one. The albums in the second set are better, but still nowhere near what I would pay full price just to have one. But if I stumble across another Amazon sale like that where I can grab volume 2, that would be awesome. Like I said, great pickup for 43 bucks. So Tim, thanks for the heads up. I mean, there's like 9 discs in there or something like that, so you're paying like what, $4.70 a disc or something in that ballpark. Awesome deal. Then like the day after, they went back up to like 132, like the day after. So Tim, thanks a lot for that heads up, man. And then this is the other one I kind of wanted to make sure I showed this time around, because it's definitely worth showing. As you can see, they're just a beautiful OG copy of Danzig 4. This is from 1994. Again, you guys know Danzig and all that great stuff, and you probably also know how hard it is to find some of his OG pressings. So to find a 4 in kind of that condition, great addition to the collection. I do have a very nice bootleg copy of it as well, which typically I would probably get rid of when I get an OG like this, but that bootleg copy was a birthday gift, and like a VCLT, and I do not get rid of VCLT. So nice to have an OG pressing of this finally. As you can see there, especially with the black cover, just beautiful condition. So that's a heck of a Grail added to the collection right there. Next, this one's been sitting down there for a while. It's a great album too. Overkill, I Hear Black. Definitely one of my top 2 favorite Overkill albums. Sometimes I'm not sure if Necroshine is my favorite or if I Hear Black is my favorite, but both of those are always fighting for the #1 spot. And this came out in 1993. Nice that they finally gotten around to pressing it again. They had the OG pressing, which cost a fortune. There was another one that came out like 8 or 9 years ago or something that kind of shot up to 130 whatever dollars, just like really quick, and went out of print really quick. But then since this box set came out last year, and this was included in the box set, and now they're releasing some of the single albums from that box set, and so it's kind of nice to finally have this on vinyl. And it's so stupid. I say finally have this on vinyl. I have the box set. I just chose not to open it. So that's what we collectors do in the VC, right? But yeah, great album. I really love this because it's kind of Overkill, slowing it down a little bit, doing a little more of a groove metal type of thing in a lot of places, with songs like Feed My Head and stuff like that, which that whole groove metal thing is just what I love. Like I love that more than the speed of thrash is the groove of groove metal. let's put it that way. So yeah, great addition to the collection there. So glad to have a single copy of that. Next here, oh yeah, another great one. And again, I have to thank Tim for this one as well. Salty Dog, and this is their release from 1990. Really cool band, kind of an like a rockin' Aerosmith type of feel to them. You can tell the toes may be a little dipped into what was going on, or what was kind of left over from the glam world, because again, this is 1990. But yeah, I say a rockin' Aerosmith is kind of a good way to describe them. But I'd heard this album before, wasn't quite familiar with it, but I know like JC at the Flip Side has talked about this album before, and Aaron Mutha Alamere has talked about it before. We got one in at the shop that just sold so quick, like it wasn't even funny. So I knew it was kind of a pretty cool album to have, and since Tim had 2 copies of it, I thought, yeah, let me trade him something decent and pull this into the collection. So awesome Salty Dog edition there. And last but not least, let's go with Lee Morgan, Caramba. This is from 1968. And I guess not a ton to say about this album. It's just more of like traditional blue note jazz. I was gonna say old school, but blue note jazz. I mean, Lee Morgan is just one of those legends. I mean, for those that are into jazz, like you can't get around his name. But yeah, just another really cool album. And this is another one where Chance, you guys know Concert Buddy here in the VC, you know, another really cool guy I've gotten to know over the past couple years. And he sent me a text a little while ago. See, I gotta stop picking up my phone when I get home because everyone's always texting like deals and stuff to look at. But both of these were heck of a deal. So not only $43 for that set, but Chance is like, hey, go look at, was it The Sound of Vinyl, I think? And he was like, dude, they have records on there that are $0 and 0 cents. All you're paying for is the shipping. And so, you know, in light of that, I was like, there's a bunch of jazz albums here that are $0 and 0 cents that I'm willing to try out for $8, which is one of the big things that I really miss about where records have gone in terms of pricing and stuff like that. Like, they're so freaking expensive, it's hard, if not really impossible, to do a lot of blind buys these days just because, oh, that looks cool, and taking it home and checking it out or whatever, because it's hard to do that when a record's going to be $35-$40, right? So that was one of the things that was really fun about this, is looking at all these records that are $8 a piece. It's like, yeah, I'll buy 4 or 5 or 6 of them, and I have no idea if it's a great jazz album or not, but I'm interested in checking it out. And this was one that was definitely a good find. So that was very fun. So thanks, Chance, for giving me the heads up on that. And Tim as well. So as always, VC, there you go. A few recent finds. Let me know what you think, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.